We are live here with the Taskmaster himself, Kevin Sullivan, SWE Fury matchmaker and commentator. We're on our way to Canton, Texas, where there's going to be a live stream television taping tomorrow night on both the SWE Fury and the Hannibal TV YouTube channels for channel members. So be sure to become channel members. You can watch the show live, but we have all the titles are going to be on the line, plus a new Texas champion is going to be crowned.
Well, what I'd like to bring up first, we're going back in time, as I said, time and time again. SWE Fury is the past, the present, and the future. We're going back into the past to give the people that have been lacking in Texas one of the most prestigious belts in the history of wrestling, and that is the Texas Heavyweight Belt. That belt was held by Wahoo McDaniels, Jack Briscoe, Dusty Rhodes, Johnny Valentine, and a host of others. When you won the Texas belt, you were in line for a world title shot. That's how important that belt was. And that's how important the belt is going to be. Right now, the three favorites in this, we're having a battle in the last two men who will wrestle for the belt later on that night. The top three guys that people are betting on are the Blood Hunter with Selena, and this woman is, without a doubt, the guttiest woman I've seen in pro wrestling in a long time. Then she's with the Blood Hunter, who's undefeated, and he's going to be knocking on the door. But the problem he's going to face, he's facing Andrew Anderson, who just got hired by Nigel. And if there was a guy that could upset the Blood Hunter right now, it may be him. Oh, Gangrel has come all the way from Florida to throw his hat in the ring. This guy, we know about him. He's in the best shape of his life. And I'm looking forward to seeing the history being made. The Texas belt coming back in the position it should be. The position to challenge for the world title. That is meaning Charlie Haas. Charlie will be defending his belt also on that card. The boys called OMG, the young men called OMG, rose from going to the camp, the dog pound, 6 months later, even though they've been wrestling for 5 years, when they went to the dog pound with Rodney Mack, they certainly learned their craft. Rodney's going to be there defending his TV title match. Young men of OMG are going to be defending their belts. Christie's going to be defending her belt. This is a night to be remembered. And one of the things is, on Hannibal TV, if you sign up now, and you're going to be able to say, like I can, that's how old I am, I can say I've seen the first Super Bowl and the last Super Bowl, last Super Bowl, Brady won the 7th. So you're going to be able to say someday, I remember who won that belt when it was reinstated.
Were you not the last Texas champion?
I was the last Texas champion until the territory with Joe Blanchard owned, Southwest, and look at what that produced. It produced Tessa Blanchard, Tully Blanchard. It was one of the proudest moments of my life, and this is a huge surprise. I'm not going to let it out of the bag, but you're going to see somebody that I never thought would be back in wrestling. It's a big surprise. And when I say big surprise, I'm talking about a big man.
Is this Melina's the person that Melina's bringing?
I think it's Melina's going to be bringing him in. And what I see already, you know how women compete just like the men do in today's day. She's bringing in a man, I think, because she's worried that Selena is the top female today, and she's looking to knock off the blood hunter. And I'm not going to say any more than that, but if the blood hunter wins, if Andrew Anderson wins, or Gangrel wins, they're going to have their hands full when this big surprise arrives tonight.
There's a few people that want to know your thoughts on Eric Bischoff going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
I, I, I think rightfully so. Eric Bischoff deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. He went to Japan, saw the invasion angle, brought it over to the United States, and let's face it, they've never been able to duplicate it. But he had three of the greatest of all times, meaning the kid who doesn't get his due, just do. He was in the Generation X. He was in the NWO. He's the only one that's been in both factions. Then you had Nash. Then you had Scott Hall. Then you had the biggest turn in the history of professional wrestling with Hulk Hogan. Do I think he deserves to be in? My only question is, why has he been in earlier?
Very good. Well, tomorrow night for SWE Fury YouTube channel members and the Hannibal TV YouTube channel members, you can watch the live stream of the Clash in Canton. Or if you live in Texas, it's free for kids. Just come with an adult to the Canton Civic Center tomorrow night. Charlie Haas, Hernandez, Christy Janes, Rosemary, Amber Nova. The list goes on and on. Jazz is even going to be there. Mark Henry, Teddy Long. It's going to be a great night. Any final thoughts to close this up, Kevin?
I'm glad you mentioned those people because I unintentionally overlooked them. How do you overlook two WWE Hall of Famers, Teddy Long and Mark Henry? This is a night that people are going to be able to say, I was there, I saw it all, and I saw the Texas Championship come back to life. I'm glad I'm here and I'm glad I'm part of it. And even if I wasn't, I think I would have paid my money to come to see this.